Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Tuesday, May 14th. Halfway through May, almost just about, I guess by midday it'll be officially exactly halfway through May. And unbelievable how fast the time goes. A little bit late popping on here today, a few minutes late here. I went for my walk and I was a little longer than I had anticipated getting back, but that's okay. We're back now and I'm live and ready to get started on this amazing day. It's gorgeous outside. We had some rain overnight. All the rain is very welcomed, right? Any bit of moisture is welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi, Joy. Hi, Bonnie. Hello, Annika from the Netherlands. It is sunny and 25 degrees. Nice weather. All right. Hello, Krista. Good morning to you. Hi, Marie. Good morning. I just want to mention, because a few of you are popping on, that you are in my product shares. I got the product shares. I got it all laid out, you guys. I am working on it in the next few days. Over the next course of the next week, I've done paper shares, ribbon shares, and embellishment shares. So I will be offering round 2. If you missed out on my first round, don't forget to let me know. If you want to be on my second round, I will send an email out. But as promised, they will be sent out no later than the week of the 27th. I'm going to get all of that stuff cut, packaged, and sent out to you. So rest assured, it is well underway. We started yesterday and got all the card kits out for last week's cards for the Hearts and Hugs, and just got everything organized for the paper shares. It's a lot of work. Putting together paper shares, product shares is a lot of work. And this year I added the additional embellishments. So we're gonna count those out, cut them up, stick them, put them together. And it is a service I love to provide to my customers. So that is happening. Also, this coming Thursday, I'm super excited I'm going to be doing a couple of these before the end of the month. Excuse me. It is a starter kit promotion, as you guys know, right? I talk about it just about every day. $135 you can join. You get to choose $165 of whatever you want. And we've got like a brand new catalog with all kinds of new bundles and everything. And the in colors are here. So they have an amazing starter kit promotion. You get $112 worth of in color products for free, $0 on top of the $165, and you're only going to pay $135. So on Thursday, this coming Thursday at 3:30 Mountain Time, I'm going to be going live on a Zoom call. I'm going to be doing my the Zoom that I love to do. Come and join me. It's the opportunity to come and join me and ask your questions about being a demonstrator. So the rules for this opportunity event is to come, to be over 18, to not be a demonstrator. This is for non-demonstrators who are curious about the opportunity and just want a chance to talk to me. And if anyone else from my team joins, I always invite them if they want to join and talk. And it's always good to hear from other people, right? So 3:30 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm doing it at that time so I can accommodate people from the East Coast. So if you're in Nova Scotia, that would be 6:30 p.m. If you're in Newfoundland, that would be 7 p.m. And then I'll be doing other sessions as well. These are just 1-hour sessions. I've done several of them in the past, and they've been very successful. People pop in, they ask their questions, find out about the opportunity, right? Opportunity knocks is usually what I call it. So plan to join me, and I will send out an email about it today. And those who respond, I will send you the private Zoom link so that you can join me and ask your questions. And guess what? There's a prize, there's a door prize draw at the end of the hour for those who join me and ask questions. That's all you need to do. I appreciate your time, so I love to award you for coming to just ask your questions, right? No charge, there's no strings attached. You don't need to join. I cannot actually incentivize the starter kit, that is a rule, but I can help you by answering your questions and encouraging you to join this amazing, amazing community of stampers. So that's going to be this coming Thursday. at 3:30 Mountain Time, okay? So watch for that email. You should be on my email list. If you're not on my email list, go to my blog, and within a few seconds, there will be a screen that pops up, and you can put in your information and join my mailing list and be on my email list so you don't miss out on any of my promotions. All right, I just wanted to make sure you knew that was going to be happening on Thursday, so 2 days from now at 3:30 Mountain Time. So if you're in BC, British Columbia, that will be 2:30 in the afternoon. And then, you know, I do them different times because our country is so wide, right? We have 4.5 hour time difference between British Columbia and Newfoundland. It is crazy. All right, so let's flip the camera. We're moving on with Unbounded Love again. Oh my goodness, I can't get enough of this bundle. Those dies, you guys commented yesterday, the dies are out of this world. There's so much you can do with them. But of course, you're going to save 10% when you bundle them with the stamp set. So why not get the entire bundle and get the amazing greetings and those dies that you're going to be able to use with all of your other stamps, right? Okay, let's flip the camera. Hello, hello. I'm missing some of your comments here, but I will come back. Hello, Betty. Hi, Pam from Utah. Hello, Lois from Colorado. Hello, Dana. Hello from Calgary, Dana. Hi, Sandy from New York. Hello, Barbara. Hello, hello. Hi, Michelle Gent from South Carolina. Hello, Cindy from Virginia. All right, so let's go ahead and flip that camera and point you down at my work surface. Boom. There's my blue sky in the backyard here. We got a beautiful day brewing here in Calgary. And as I mentioned, some rain overnight, but it's good. We need it. So no complaints here. Okay, let's straighten up my camera. You can see my hands. All right, so what are we playing with today? We're going to go, I'll just go to the catalog here. The suite collection that we are playing with is called Unbounded Beauty. The suite includes, let's flip the page on page 54 and 55, all of the things you see here. Now, the suite, I checked it this morning. The resin dots are the only thing that's hanging up the suite collection, okay? Everything is available except for these dots. They were a top seller and they sold out. They're coming back. They're supposed to be back the week of May 13th, which was yesterday, right? This week. So I keep checking and checking. So the minute they come back in stock, you can get them. But if you put in this suite number, the collection number, it won't work because there's one item not available. But that's okay. You can put in the individual item codes for the Flowers of Beauty bundle, the Unbounded Love bundle, which is my feature this week. You can also get the glimmer paper, the in-color glimmer paper, as well as the flowers. Let me tell you the right name of this designer series paper. Unbounded Beauty 12 by 12 paper. So I showed you that yesterday. We're going to continue on and play with some more of these amazing stamps and dies down here. We're going to use some of this paper and some of the glimmer paper today. And I'm going to share with you some tricks and tips and tricks on using these amazing dies. So let's bring those dies in because they're like, I think these are the star of the show this week. It's a set of 16 dies. Let me show you what they look like. They're called Unbounded Love dies. So set of 16. The item code for the dies is 163383. But of course, you're going to want to bundle it with the Unbounded Love stamp set because look at all the greetings. It's a set of 25 greetings. It is amazing. I love it. It is, it's actually a photopolymer stamp set by $1 Million Achiever Debbie Mozek. I hope I said that right. So, love this bundle. I've been playing with it for a while now, and I'm so excited to share these cards with you. Okay, so the dies are a set of 16, and we're going to use, there's only 14 here on the screen because I have 2 over on my machine. Let me go grab those because those are the ones we're going to use today. Let's bring the ones in. I've got them on a sheet of bounce here. Dryer sheet, because I want to show you some tips and tricks. When you run your die through a sheet of dryer sheet, it puts a little bit of a film on your dies, I think, and it definitely takes care of the static. So these 2 dies here, we're going to do some cutting with those, and they are going to be the feature for today's card. So let me share with you what we're going to do. We're going to bring those dies in. I'm going to move my coffee out of the way. We're going to cut with the dryer sheet first, and then we're going to cut with glimmer paper. And we're also going to cut with white paper. Hi, Marlene from sunny Edmonton. Yes, you've got sun up there as well. So nice. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to bring in my big guy today, and we're going to cut both of these with, first, I'm going to run it through a piece of dryer sheet here, and we're just going to get the static off. You can reuse your dryer sheets over and over and over just to get that nice effect. Has anyone else used dryer sheets? I think someone commented yesterday that it really helps. If you're having problems with the pieces falling out of your dyes, coming out, and you got to poke them all, it's a little bit annoying sometimes. This helps, you guys. This helps. So I've just run it through the dryer sheet. Now what I want to do is I'm going to run through some glimmer paper. Look at this shine. Look at that shine. This is the peach pie glimmer paper. So I'm just going to take a piece here. Now, what would this measure? Let me grab my ruler. This is a piece that measures 2 inches by 2 by 3. Yes, 2 by 3 would not, well, let's do 3.5. So when you get your kits from me next week, right, because when you purchase and you use my host code, minimum $60 in Canada, I'm going to send you all of these pieces. So you're going to get a piece of this glimmer paper in the peach pie color. I'm just using my scissors to rough cut it out here. So I'm going to cut this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it on top of my glimmer paper, and I'm also going to take, so it's going to cut at the center. Now the center is not going to be of use, so don't waste it, right? Put a die inside, and you might as well. So let's put this down. I'm putting it down on my platform. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just raise up a little bit so you can see. I've got it down on my platform with the blades pointing up. So you can use this inside piece and cut out your pieces, right? You could also fit, let's bring in the other dies. You could fit a bunch of stuff in the center. Maybe this one, this little cluster of leaves would also work. Will it? Yes. Okay, let's do that one. So when you get your piece of glimmer paper, see what you're going to be able to do. You can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm putting both dies together, and I'm using up this negative space that normally you probably be tempted to throw it in the garbage, but conserve your materials, right? So here we go. We're putting that on top with the glimmer pointing down, and now we're ready. We're going to run this through the machine. So here we go. Put the top plate on, and I didn't tape it down, being very risky. If you wanted to, you could put some washi tape or post-it note tape or whatever it is you like to use to hold your dies in place. I'm going to go forward and back because glimmer paper, you know, it's gritty, it's thick, and I want to make sure that I get all the details. Let me just straighten this. There we go. That's a better view. I want to make sure that it's going to cut. So let's take a look here. What have I got? I've got, look at that. If it, like the pieces are literally falling out. Look at that. So easy. All right, so that's pretty good. I didn't have too much wastage, but you could also keep these little strips if you wanted to, you know, lots of use for those. So let's go ahead and grab this one. I'm just going to drop it on my work surface, and look at that. It's all the pieces have popped out. And I think it's because I did that little trick with the dryer sheet, right? I think it works. Okay, so here we go. We've got our other little cluster of leaves in pumpkin pie. Oh, I knew I was going to say it. Peach pie, peach pie. I don't want to sway you to the wrong direction, you guys, but it's peach pie. These words, they're in my head. They're in my head, my friends, and I say them in the wrong places sometimes, and I apologize. It's peach pie. Peach pie, there we go. We've got that piece, and we've got an extra one from the middle. Okay, first things first. Now that's done. Now, I really like this die. I love the edges, and I love that it's got a middle piece that cuts out. Now I'm going to take this die, and I'm going to put it on a piece of scrap paper. and we're going to do some stamping. I'm going to show another little trick of something that I like to do. So I know I haven't started the card yet, but I want to show you some tips. So this is a die that I'm going to put just here on my scrap paper like this. And then I'm going to bring in the stamp set. So there's a lot of things that can fit in this white space on your stamp. So I want to do the faith, this one up here. Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. Isn't that a beautiful statement? Isn't it true? Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. That just gives me shivers because it is such a true statement, right? I love it. There are so many, there's 25 greetings in a set. There's so many things that you can put together. Sympathy, faith, love, hope, best of luck, peace, your blessings, celebrate. Oh, it just goes on and on. This gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm not going to cut this out yet. I'm going to lay this down, just lay the die right on my scrap paper, and then I'm going to grab my peach pie ink pad, which you're going to get for free in your starter kit when you join. Remember, it's the best deal, you guys. I have to keep talking about it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the word faith. I'm going to stamp it up here. Now, nothing's stuck down, nothing is cut out. I'm stamping in the middle of this die, right there, like that. Okay, so there we go. We've got faith. I'm going to line this up. And then the other one that's right underneath it is being sure of what we cannot see. Let's ink that up with peach pie. And then I'm going to stamp right inside. I hope my head's not in the camera. We're going to stamp that right down here. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so it's not perfect. It's hard for me because I've got my head in the camera. Let's try one more time. I do have one that I've done and it worked out, but I think it's because I can't get my head straight. Let's try it. Pardon me if my head is in the camera. But, okay, so there's the faith. Have the faith. This is going to work. Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. Isn't that true? Right, it's happening to me right now. I can't see where I'm stamping. Okay, you might as well laugh, right? Okay, so now I'm sticking my head in the camera here. Sorry, guys. And we're going to stamp, boom, like that. Okay, there. That one's better. I like that one. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in a little bit of washi tape, or you could use Post-it note, whatever it is you have. I'm going to anchor this down so that it doesn't move. Let's put a couple of pieces. I don't want to put my washi on the inside because if I pull it off and it tears, then I'm going to be very upset. So there we go. We've got that anchored down. We can trim off the edges that we're not going to need. We're just going to scrap this piece. And then to conserve room on my machine, I'll just cut that piece off. Okay, so that's our stamping. Isn't that a fun way to do it? I love it. I never thought to put the die on and stamp in the middle like that. But you can do that with these amazing dies. So we're done with this little guy. We'll put that one back. And we're going to bring the machine in one more time. And we're going to put this together. Okay, so let's take my glimmer paper and put it onto my silicone mat. I'm going to put it upside down so it'll be ready for me and get organized here. Okay, let's bring that machine in and do this one more time. But I wanted to show you how I did this stamping. Okay, so let's grab my top plate and we'll go ahead and we'll cut this out. Whoop. Okay, there we go. First time you've ever heard of this, Ellie? I don't know if I came up with it or what, but I like to share with you what I learn as I go, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about the sharing, because caring is sharing. Okay, so we're going to take the die, and then this is the piece that I want, right? And but don't throw out your excess part, because let me share with you what you can do with the white piece. So we've got this piece here. I'm just going to look at that, all the pieces. I'm just flicking it. Flicking it, that's a technical term, hey? Or you can take your pick tool and you can pop out those pieces. Don't throw this away, because you know what you can do with the white one of this? You can take your markers, which you're also going to get in your starter kit for free, And you can color these leaves with the Shy Shamrock or the Summer Splash, whichever you like. You can take a different color and go along the straight edges. Like, so many options with these amazing dies. Okay, but we just want, for the purpose of this card that I'm making today, I just want the centerpiece, okay? So that's going to go in the middle of my die cut. All right, one more thing I want to show you with the machine. Let's bring this big guy back again. We're going to do some embossing. So for embossing, I only need my platform number 1. And let me share with you this gorgeous new folder that I'm going to use. It is called the Eyelet 3D folder. Take a look at that amazing, sorry about the glare of the light there. Amazing, amazing die folder. It's 3-dimensional. So we're going to open this up. We're going to bring in a piece of basic white, and let me make sure I've got the right size. Yes. 4 by 5 1/4. It is my card front. Okay. I'm going to pop that in, and I love that we get the line right where the Stampin' Up! Logo is. You can put your cardstock on top, or like right up next to that line, and then you won't have crooked embossing. Okay. Go ahead, line that up, close her up, put the spine in first. Always, always, always spine in first so you don't crack your folders. We want the pressure to hit the spine first. Okay, so now we're putting this beautiful dark gray platform on top, and I'm going to roll it through. So when you do 3D embossing, you only need your gray plate. That's it. You don't need any of the clear plates. And then, my friends, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this gorgeous, look at that texture. It's called Eyelet 3D embossing folder, and I love it. So beautiful. All right, we've got that done. Now we're done with the machine. I can put the machine away or off to the side, because let's be real, the machine never gets put away, right? Okay, so we're done with that. I'm done with the gray plate, done with my folder, done with the clear plate. Put that off to the side. Okay, so for this card, I'm going to be using a thick, basic white card base, okay? So 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. And we're going to put that piece of white on white like that. Wouldn't that make a beautiful wedding card? Love white on white. Okay, so now what we're going to do is bring in some of that designer series paper that I showed you yesterday. Look at this with the peach pie pattern. There's so many beautiful patterns in this paper. So this is going to sit at the bottom down here like this. So I'm going to bring in my glue, and we're going to glue that down at the bottom. So this is kind of a tone, not tone on tone. It's a monochromatic is what I'm trying to say. I'm making this card peach pie, but look at this beautiful pattern. You could make it in any of the in colors, your favorite in colors. You can make them all 5 of them the same. And my glue's on strike. Whoa, no, it's not. There we go. That is par for the course with the glue. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's way too much glue. I don't want that on my card. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, bring my silicone mat back, and I'm going to move off my dies, and I'm going to smush it. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to just like smear it across. Yeah, I'm going to make a mess on my silicone mat. That's the beauty of the silicone mat. It can take it. So there we go. We've got, I just want a little bit of glue, because when you use too much glue, whoa, that was a big mess, wasn't it? When you use too much glue, you're going to have a problem with rippling, okay? So it'll dry and you'll see the glue through the paper, and you're like, oh, you don't want that. You don't want that rippling, right? So smear off your glue. Smear, yeah, that's a real technical term, but just like get it onto your silicone mat, and then later you can either let that glue dry, or you can take a baby and lift it off, or scrape it off, or roll it off, or you can take a baby wipe if you need to use your silicone mat, which I do. You can take a baby wipe and you can clean it up right away. Just a little bit of elbow grease, and you can clean that up, and you're good as new. Okay. So there we go. We've got that. We're going to bring in our card base, but before I put that down, I want to add a little bit of ribbon, because we have some gorgeous ribbon in all 5 in colors. I'm going to bring in the peach pie. We're going to put that on here. We're going to bring in a little bit of tear and tape and just grab some pieces here. So we need 4 pieces. My friend Christine taught me to make a tear and tape sandwich. I hope Christine is feeling better. I don't know if you guys heard me talk about it, about poor Christine and her boyfriend Tyler and their accident that they had in Mexico on a scooter. Their scooter hit a drywall screw and they were in an accident. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, they got some really bad road rash, which is bad enough. And Christine broke her foot. Well, road rash on their legs and knees and arms, but Christine also has a broken foot in 3 places, and she is getting the help she needs. And I'm so excited to share with you that she has some really amazing helpers that are helping her with all of her class kit cutting and stuff like that she needs to get done. So I am keeping Christine and Tyler in my prayers, and I know you guys that watch her are doing the same, and we wish them both a very speedy recovery. Not an easy thing, and it could have been much, much, much worse. That accident could have been worse, but we're not going to even think about that, right? I'm struggling with my ribbon here. It's not straight. It has to be straight. Okay. Straight across the front of the card, and then we'll adhere it at the back. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so that is what happened to Christine and Tyler. So sad, but thankful that they're okay. Okay, so I'm coming in here. I've got my sandwich made with my ribbon, and I'm going to add my glue all the way around. And you can add a little bit thicker layer of glue when you're dealing with embossed pieces, because the embossing of the cardstock makes it more forgiving with the glue. You won't see the rippling so much. Okay, so now we're going to put this onto the card front. You get a narrow window to line up your edges here, so be careful. Look on all 4 sides. Make sure you've got it all faired up. Okay, put this off to the side. Let's deal with these beautiful dies. So bring back my silicone mat. We're flipping these. These are my glimmer paper dies. So we're going to just add our glue to the back of all of this. So you could use adhesive sheets. I forgot to bring mine in again today. Sometimes I'm just in a hurry and I forget. But glimmer adhesive sheets would work. If you would cut these out with adhesive sheets, all you need to do then is peel off your backing and stick them down. And I'm being very careful to add, you know, quite a bit of glue to these because I am conscious of where I'm sticking this. I'm sticking this onto an embossed piece. So be very liberal with your glue because you don't want your pieces to fall off, right? Okay. And then, but the inside piece, I'm going to just add, you know, I'm going to add lots of glue, but I'm going to try and make it like the fine lines. Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to take your pick tool. We're going to pick up this one. I'm going to try and hold it from the edges. And we're going to put that up here in this nice white space. Look at that. Love it. So you can tap, tap, tap that down until it sticks. Give it a little time to stick. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I am totally in love with that glimmer paper. And then we can bring in this white piece that we stamped through the die cut, remember? And we're just going to place that right in its spot. So fun. I thought about popping this up, but I really didn't want to do that because I didn't pop up the glimmer outline, and I thought it would look a little funny without it, all of it being popped up. So I left mine flat like that. And then, so my ribbon is a little bit off, but it's okay. We're going to bring in another piece of ribbon now, and we're just going to add a faux bow. So remember, I only adhered my ribbon on the back, so the front here has no adhesive. That's on purpose. Then we're going to cut another piece about 4 inches, and we're going to slip that underneath, and we're going to tie a simple knot. And this is our faux bow. One of my favorite things to do with ribbon is to make a faux bow. And then you can tie it like that. And then you can trim off the ends and make it into a nice little bow like that. Okay, so now there's the front of my card. You can bling this up with some of our bling. We do have 2 types of in color bling, and I just have partial packs here because I've been playing with it a lot. We have the resin dots, which are due to be back this week, and then we also have the gorgeous shimmer dots, right? The shimmer gems and resin dots in the in colors. So love, love, love all of them. So I'm going to be using the peach pie shimmer dots. I thought these would just add to the shine of that glimmer paper. So let's put a couple of small ones right up here on the greeting, and we'll put a big one. Let's put the big one down here. Should I put it on the DSP? No, I'm tempted to keep it up here on the white. Let's put it right there. Okay, and then for the inside, I'm going to grab that other glimmer leaf, and we're going to use that right down here like that. And we're going to see what kind of greeting we can stamp on the inside. So faith is being sure of what we cannot see. And then there are so many things that you can put on the inside. How about my heart goes out to you with sympathy? This could be a sympathy card, right? Faith is being sure of what we cannot see. You could do that. You can make it a sympathy card. You could also just put you are loved, friend, right? If someone's going through a hard time, I think I'm going to do that. Let's do you are loved, friend, or feel better soon, friend, right? Because being sure of what we cannot see, you know, that could apply to so many life situations, right? Let's grab the word friend right here. And what else did I want to say? You've got this, friend. That would be good too. Oh my gosh, I can't even decide. There's so many different things that you could put. Believing into is hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. That could go on the inside too. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Rose is very, very undecided because there's too many options, right? How about hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow? Okay. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to stamp that on the inside because I think all of this goes so nicely together. This is a stamp set that is going to bring someone hope. It is going to uplift people, and that is what this is all about, right? Hope. And I'm using the same color of ink, both front and inside. Hope is believing in a brighter tomorrow. Oh my goodness. If that doesn't give someone good feelings, I don't know what would, right? Like seriously, so beautiful. Faith and hope. I hope you like this card. I was inspired by a swap card I received from this trip. And where did I put that one? It is similar. And I don't have a person's name on the back, so I can't tell you who did this one, but I received this one here. I loved how she used the 3D eyelet folder, and she used 2 different dies from the same set that I'm using, 2 different paper, different ribbon, and she put her glimmer down here. So you can see there are so many possibilities for these amazing dies and the amazing stamps. Unbounded Love is really melting my heart this week. I am so in love with it. Grab your bundle this week using my host code, and you're going to get all of the packages or the pieces to make this card, this peach pie one, from me. I'm going to send you the glimmer paper, so you're going to need the dies to do that fancy, not fancy, but that little trick I showed you at the beginning. I'm going to send you the scrap paper. I'm going to send you the white eyelet, already embossed, the ribbon, the designer series paper. You're going to get all of that from me as one of your kits. And you know you get 5, right? You get 1 for every day of the week. If you need the code for Unbounded Love, it is 163384. And my heart is melting by this card. Like, I made it and my heart is melting. So I can't imagine what the person who receives you know, a really heartfelt card like this in the mail is going to feel, right? Like, let's send love. Let's help people. Let's lift people up. That is what this business is all about, right? And I love it. Thanks for all the love, you guys. The glimmer paper is available in all 5 colors of In Colors. This is the peach pie one. It kind of looks like gold a little bit on the card here. But, oh, Vicky says these dies are fabulous. Use them all the time. Yep, you're going to love having these in your collection, you guys. They are stunning, and they're new, and they're in stock. Get them before the rest of the world catches on and they sell out. You know, if they sell out, they'll be gone for just a little while. This is the annual catalog, so they will replenish them. But I don't want you to have to wait. So grab your bundle this week, and I can't wait to send this to you so you can make this card and lift someone up in your life. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm reading your comments. I'm using it, but sometimes I also use Static Guard when I'm running out of dryer sheets. Oh, good idea, Marie. That's a great tip. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I hope you will take me up on my offer to come and join me on Thursday for my Opportunity Knocks event. It will be at 3:30 Mountain Time, Calgary time. So wherever that is in relation to you, where you are in Canada, it is for Canadians, non-demonstrators, 18 and above, who are interested in knowing more about this amazing opportunity. So every question you ask, your name will go into the draw at the end of the call, a do a door prize for all the people that attended and spent some time with me talking about the amazing opportunity. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at the same time, 9 o'clock Mountain Time. Bye-bye.